I see Mackenzie is very aggressively saying that they were not given a full opportunity. You are on right now, Mackenzie. Did you have something you wanted to talk about?
Yes, I apologize. I had the thing deafened. So,
All right, very good. What can we do for you?
so I just had a question. I'm not sure if you talked about this before or if it's like important to you. I'm Jewish too, and I was just wondering what your I don't know observation is on anti-Semitism on the left.
Hmm.
Um, so I've been interested in like the online left world for a while, and I feel a little bit shut out because it just seems like people are denying that Jews are also indigenous to the region, and saying that they dislike Zionists, but the vast majority of American Jews overall are Zionists. And I feel like there are a lot of double standards with, saying Israel is not real, but then also, not having a problem with like Lebanon or Egypt when it was created via the British Mandate too.
Yeah,
Um,
so there's a lot. I mean, these are all different issues. So there's the geopolitical in terms of one's opinion about Middle East politics. That's one thing. I think, and there are very healthy debates to be had there. I think, we're very familiar with how right wing anti-Semitism manifests in the United States, and people on the left tend to understand that and sort of call it out. There is unfortunately left wing anti-Semitism as well, which takes on a different tone and tenor. It includes sort of writing off oppression and discrimination against Jewish people, which has been a constant around the world for thousands of years. There is the sort of writing Jews off in the United States as privileged whites when that completely ignores that basically all European discrimination against Jews over the last 100 years is predicated on the idea that Jews are not indeed considered white. We saw the Women's March stuff where Jewish women were not considered intersectional enough to be part of the leadership of the Women's March. So there's a lot of left wing anti Semitism. It's more, I don't want to call it nuanced because that almost makes it sound good. It's more hidden. And I think that's where I would sort of put it. But yes, left and right wing anti-Semitism both exist. They are different things. They look different, and I've been talking about it for years.
yeah. So I was just wondering. So like, um, I just feel like it's becoming more of a bigger issue. So like with the DSA, like it's a fairly large socialist left-wing organization.
Yeah.
And I just feel like they also have been like writing off, you know, uh, anti-Semitism or like ignoring, Jewish perspectives on Israel, for example. And I just,
That I know less about because as someone who
yeah,
is not a socialist, I don't really do or I don't observe DSA or know too much about it. So I wouldn't be able to really say anything about that.
okay, gotcha. Yeah, thank you. And I also just wanted to just share my opinion on the Jamie Harrison versus Lindsey Graham race too, because I am from South Carolina.
Yeah, real quick.
Yeah, I just feel like a lot of I think Lindsey Graham's going to win 90% of the chance. I think it's going to happen. Um, I just feel like there's not enough long-term hype about Jamie Harrison.
Yeah, I mean, if you force me to bet, I bet Graham wins, but I think it'll be close enough that there's certainly that Jamie Harrison certainly has a shot, and it would be amazing to defeat Lindsey Graham.
I totally agree. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Mackenzie, great to hear from Mackenzie from South Carolina. That is all the time I have today. So if people are still holding, I grovel at your feet that I will be unable to get to any more today. But there will be streams where there may be opportunities to call in. We will go to a break on the podcast, the TV show, and the radio show, and be back with plenty more momentarily.